Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we are jumping into one of those really tempting promises you see floating around online.
Hmm.
It's a site called Luvbread.com. They claim you can earn pretty significant money for simple tasks, signups, and referrals.
It sounds like the dream, right? Easy money.
Exactly. And the easier it sounds, well, the more questions we have to ask. Okay, let's unpack this.
Our mission today is pretty straightforward. We're analyzing the sources you've provided, especially that scam finder video,
Yeah.
to see if lovebread.com is a legitimate opportunity.
Or if it's just another trap.
Exactly. And the review really focuses entirely on these, key structural warning signs.
And the first one they found was, well, it's a big one. It has to do with the domain itself. I found this really odd.
A registration date.
Yeah, the reviewers checked and found it was only created on November 21st, 2025.
Wow. So it's brand new.
Brand new. This is a platform claiming it's massive, but its foundation is like barely a week old. Zero history.
And that's one of the most critical predictors of fraud, actually. Oh, yeah. The analysis suggests scammers do this constantly. They launch a domain, they run the scheme, and then they abandon it quickly to stay ahead of any fraud reports.
So they just disappear.
They're gone. And for a platform that claims it handles serious money, a recent registration date like that signals just a critical lack of history and stability.
Right. So if the foundation is that shaky, who do you even talk to if something goes wrong? The sources flagged a complete lack of contact info.
Absolutely. We're talking zero reliable ways to communicate with them, no corporate email, no phone number, and critically no live chat that actually works.
So you're basically on your own.
Completely. Which
Yeah.
raises the question, who owns this company and why are they totally unreachable?
Okay, let's pivot then to what they're actually promising, because here's where it gets really interesting.
The numbers.
The numbers. The specific promises are completely unrealistic. They're advertising $50 per signup, 50, and $2 per single click.
It just defies basic business logic.
It does. Are they paying people more than legitimate affiliate programs pay for, high-value customers who actually buy something?
Those numbers are simply unsustainable. And then if you look closer, they offer you 20% commission from others you refer.
Ah, there it is.
And that strongly suggests the system relies far more on recruitment, on bringing in fresh eyes, than on offering any real value-generating product.
So it feels more like a scheme than a business.
Precisely.
And they try to compensate for this by claiming this massive scale. Over 300,000 members and payouts of more than $9 million.
But the sources found zero evidence.
Absolutely no proof anywhere. No legitimate screenshots, no verifiable payment confirmations, nothing.
And that's the key distinction. The problem isn't just that they wrote big numbers on their website. It's that there's no third-party auditing, no verification.
And what about real user reviews?
Well, the site shows these anonymous little testimonials, Sakali earned this much.
Right.
But we know from the analysis that Luvbread has no presence on independent sites, nothing on Trustpilot or on Reddit.
So if there were really 300,000 members...
You would hear about it.
Yeah.
That community would be impossible to silence.
So bringing this deep dive full circle, the sources are unanimous, it seems.
Completely.
Based on the new domain, the total lack of support, the unrealistic payouts that rely on recruitment.
And the complete absence of any verification.
It displays every major red flag. There is just no solid evidence that any user has ever successfully been paid.
And this raises an important question for you to consider. If a company's business model relies so much more on you recruiting others, rather than selling a valuable product or service, what does that imply about who the real source of revenue and who the actual customer is? It's a crucial distinction to make before investing your time or your trust.